happy. Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to Expose. And if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed unsubbed. Gonna do the one with the meat cleaver before it gets deleted. Of course it will. 2024 Amazon favourites. Must have Amazon picks for 2024 most purchased.
I would say this is one of my number.
Oops, sorry, I was watching Emma Kenny. And as you know, I have everything on double speed because I don't have time to be hanging around. What's it? Most purchased, most loved. Oh, she's loving this black and white moment, isn't she? Oh, can you put more of me in black and white? I love it.
Number one, joy-giving, thrilling, best purchase from Amazon of the year. Hey guys, it's Lisa, and today we are going to do my favorite / most purchased products from Amazon.
God, you really had to think about that sentence, didn't you? Is this a message from above to use the new thrilling thing?
For the year 2024. I'm a little late on this, but I wanted to do it because there are so many good things in here.
I wanted to do it because I can link so many good things on here.
That could even be in my favorites, all those things. So I have gathered as many as I can, and I've got them listed. Here, let me adjust you some so I can show you everything. And we are having weird, bad weather. Okay, let me give you the weather report.
Weird, bad weather. It's winter.
And so you might hear the rain because we have a tin roof right outside of this window. But
Tin roof rusted. Sorry. It's my favourite line from that. What's it? Love Shack. See, this is why I don't understand why the police didn't pop into my head with the red lamp. It makes no sense. Anywho.
But I felt like my lighting might be the best. Okay, it's 56, but rain. And then tomorrow, high 42 with the sunshine. And then Tuesday, a little snowflake
Tuesday, not Tuesday.
is there. So who knows what will happen. Bottom line is you might hear the rain. Okay, I've got about 36 items here, but I might end up throwing one in there. Pumi chops. I have talked about these so much, but it's true. I just ordered some new ones. Now that I've been traveling more into colder weather, these are so valuable. I would think of these like your best base layer. And they're very similar to Skims, but I think better. They're double ply. And I would say my favorite is the mock neck. And they're not that expensive. And let me show you.
Why don't you say what the friggin' price is? They're not that expensive. Expensive is relative. What I call cheap, somebody else might think is expensive. What you call not expensive is usually too much and nobody'd pay it. Have the price on the fucking screen. No, because you want us to click the link. So then if we go back to Amazon at any point to buy fuck knows toothpaste or something, you'll get the commission off it.
Just two, you can't see through them, and two full layers of fabric. Just so sleek. Then you can put your sweater over it and then your big coat, and it's just such a good layer. And the one with the mock neck I think is perfect because I don't like a full turtleneck. I have come to that conclusion after buying only about 500 of them.
At 55, you've now realised that you don't like them. I wonder, should I put her thumbnail on mine just to test my theory? But I don't want to lose my channel, so I shan't.
I really like the mock neck better. So I love these. I also love the just short sleeve ones. I love the bodysuits, but I find that the bodysuit is not necessary because what is the reason we like a bodysuit? Because it's tight, slimming, and stays tucked in. These do too. And especially when you're out of town, who wants to be snapping a bodysuit? With that said, I have several of them and
Especially when you're out of town. Who wants to be snapping a bodysuit? I'm sorry, why is it any different whether you're in town or out of town? That makes no sense, Lisa, like you most of the fucking time. She must have heard you. Who was it? I've just done the comments. They said, why is she not upstairs? She's upstairs. How long will this last?
I do like them. Okay, then
Oh,
magazines. A lot of these are going to be things that I order from Amazon because it's easier than trying to get out in traffic. With that said, we get an Amazon package here every day. But the latest
that doesn't surprise me.
magazine that I showed you with Miley Cyrus on the front, oh, that is a beautiful magazine. I ordered that from Amazon because I went to Barnes and Noble to get it, and the line was, it was right around Christmas and the line was so long. So always think of looking at the magazines, and I might even get.
That's an amazing magazine. Why? Why should I buy that magazine, Lisa? Sell it to me. Oh, it's got really nice pictures in it. Did you read anything in the magazine? Are there any articles of reference that you... No.
Some subscriptions. Okay, my planner. This has been my planner for at least probably going on 4 years now, and I love it. I will write important dates down, like doctor's appointments.
Doctors. Why can't you say doctor?
Will write important dates down, like doctor's appointments for my kids or John.
Kids. You still write down Brooke's appointments, do you?
Friends' birthdays. I'm not as organized like on my phone or computer like a lot of people are. And I also use this as my journal. Every single day, I fill this up with things that I am thankful for, random things. Like if I had a good night's sleep, I'm thankful for my teeth, that nothing's hurting me right now. I mean, things like that. Because if you've had a toothache or implants, you know what I mean. And I write my goals for the day, not literally like things to do, but the whole vibe of the day, reset. And I usually write help women because that's my main goal with everything that I do. But I'll write just a couple little things, and then I write my weight every single day.
Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you obsessing over your weight? We all know carnivore had fuck all to do with tummy issues. Lisa, today is Madam's birthday, and you know what we have downstairs? A big fuck off chocolate cake. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a large slab of that later on after my dinner. Why don't you try it sometime?
And that way I can always look back, and it's just what I like. I've tried fancier ones, but that one is my favorite.
Well, what is it though? You haven't even told us what the fuck it is. You've told us what you do with it. We don't care what you do with it. Show us the layout. Show us the front of it. What is it? No, you have to go and click on the link.
Notebooks, same thing. I've got my list for this video here. I like these by Bando. I hope they never quit making them, but I tried the fancy ones from is it Erin Condren or Coldren or something? I didn't like it as much. Then I thought, why am I spending this money on these notebooks? I need to just go get like a Mead or something. So right when it was prime season, I went to Walmart and looked at all of the Mead and everything. Oh my gosh, does not compare. I'm funny about my paper, always have been. We all remember the feeling of a new notebook and writing a note to our friend before school the next day, or doing our homework in a new notebook. That's how this feels every day. You get the new notebook feeling. And I'm about done with this one, and I save all of mine because I do a lot of note taking. And here's a fresh page, and it has the date, and I just love it. I love it. And they're all, kind of inspirational like that. And they do have the pocket that I don't really use. Even their dividers are kind of inspirational, I think. Here is one. Yeah, even their dividers have a little.
It's easy to get stuck in a cycle of waiting for others to recognize what you want or need. Try asking for those things instead. What's the worst that can happen? Lisa doesn't wait.
Inspirational thing, and then fill this page with your passions, hopes, and dreams. So it could be a good journal too. And that's basically
what it is. That's what the point of it is. I can see you haven't blended today either, have you, Lisa? The end of your nose, you've done that, but not the 2 brown lines either side. She'll get there one day. Does she want her nose to look like her lips? Because she's always got the darker outline on her lips. So now she's doing it to her nose. Soon it'll be her eyes.
It's a catch-all for me. I write down every thought in here because I'm always thinking of you guys and future videos. So I may think of something. Let me give you a silly thought that I've had in the past few weeks.
Do you know you sitting there looking in your coat trying to give off a vibe of your outfit of the day? That just makes me think your house is cold.
See. Okay, here's one. Sneakers, you had your chance because I'm always thinking of video concepts and titles and things to tell you. We crave uniqueness. Redefine your personal style. Returning from the trend rabbit hole. So you can see what's on my mind. There's a lot of fashion and a lot of reset for my trends. Okay, I would say this is one of my number one joy-giving, thrilling, best purchase from Amazon of the year, and that is my faux fur bedspread. I am just obsessed with faux fur and fur, and I found before I had one on the end, I think from CB2 or West Elm, and it fell apart. Every time we made up the bed, pieces were going everywhere. And I actually had ordered that one in black just as a backup. And then I found this one on Amazon. I've already tried the Sawyer's lady that does all the fur. Didn't like hers, returned.
Right, so we can see, looking at your bed, you took that out of the packet and put it straight on the bed and didn't think twice. We can see where it's been folded. You haven't even bothered to steam it. Who does that?
It. This one is amazing. Now, I got the biggest size because I wanted the full-on, all the way up the bed fur. But initially, I had the one size down, and it almost did that, and it would certainly be perfect for you just to have over the end of your bed. But it gives such a warmth.
That looks awful there. Why are you showing off that bit of your bed? Why is it not covered? Do you know what I regret doing? I had to do it because it needed a wash. But the valance, you know the valance that goes under your mattress and covers the base of your bed? So like we've got a divan bed. So it covers the side and the drawers and whatever. Anyway, it needed a wash. So slid it out, shoved it in the wash. Jed brought it back up and I'm like, yeah, now how the fuck do we get it back on the bed? Because we can't, it's a Super King bed. The mattress weighs an absolute fucking ton. You know when they say you had to flip it over so many times when you get a new bed? Nearly killed me and Jed doing that. And you try and get it to go over and then the whole top thing would flip over and I'm short. And it had like hit me on the head and it's like, no. So it's gone past the flipping stage, but I still can't get the valance back on and it bugs me all the time, which is like that bit there would be covered. And she said she got the biggest thing. Why haven't you pulled it this way? Whatever.
To the room, it gives texture and it's just me. It's just so me. I love it. At night, what I do is when I undo the bed.
It's so me. Yeah. Poor John.
I fold it back in half and then it's just, like on your feet and legs, and I absolutely love it. It has been one of my very best purchases of the year. So
I can't imagine having that thing folded back on the bottom. I can't bear it. It's like when I have to kick the duvet off my feet so many times because it's like too heavy. How does she stand that?
Below. Okay, Lumino, I decided to just bring some of my like janky used things up here. I'm finishing this up, but I get the last drop out of everything. This is a whitening toothpaste that I learned about from my friend Sarah Jane with Chic on the Cheap, and it whitens without sensitivity. It's very natural. It whitens with dead sea salt, coconut, and lemon peel oils. for results that truly go above and beyond. And everyone I have given this to has loved it. I've given it as gifts, I've given it to friends, and they love it.
You've given it as gifts. What does that say to the person you're giving it to? Oi, you with the janky, filthy teeth. Yeah, you could do with some of this whitening toothpaste. And does it really whiten without sensitivity? My teeth are fucked. I found a wobbly tooth, the last one on the bottom here, and it's like, I'm 59 and I've got a wobbly tooth. And I'm praying. I'm in between, right? I use Colgate Sensitive and Corsadil that's supposed to be for gum health. The Corsadil makes my teeth sensitive, so then I have to use the other one to get rid of the sensitivity, and it's like, the fuck? My teeth have never been good. Even at school, the school used to take us to the dentist, and everyone had fillings. I'm sure they were just filling nappy back in the day. So now I've got hardly any teeth. My gums are receding because my mum made me brush my teeth and brush more and harder and more and harder. And it's like, ugh. That's a thing. Was it Bonnie said in my question and answers thing, if you could go back and tell yourself anything, don't fucking hammer at your teeth. You don't need to.
I don't use it every time. I use it every other time. And I think I can tell a difference. Men's tanks in small. Okay, I knew I was going to wear that little jacket. And I honestly, most of the time, don't care if I have a bra strap hanging out. These are the Amazon Essentials packs of 10.
You weren't kidding. She looks fucking awful. Lisa, do you want some cake? I've got chocolate cake. It's a nice chocolate cake. It's Madam's favourite. That's sad. I'm sorry, that's... Do you know who she looks like? My gran, just before she died. She was skin and bone. Because I told you in my questions and answers thing that she was in the bathroom throwing up, and I never elaborated why. She'd had an ulcer and it burst, and she was coughing up large lumps of blood. Anywho, so she got to the hospital in time, and they cut away most of her stomach, so she only had quarter of her stomach left. And I said to Jed, I wonder if somebody saw that back then and thought, oh, we could use that for weight loss, because the weight just fell off her afterwards because she couldn't eat anything. She'd like eat a teaspoon or something and she was full up. And so when I went to see her in the hospital just before she died, that's what she looked like. It's quite scary. And she thinks that looks good. A bit of skin hanging on a fucking bone, and that's it. I'd be embarrassed to take the jacket off if that was me. It made it sound like I just visited my gran. She lived with us, as you know. Well, you will have figured out, yeah. She lived with us, so I saw her all the time. But the last time I visited her in hospital, she had like a short sleeve nightie on. And I remember thinking how tiny she looked.
Tanks. John wears these every night. This is what his kind of like, you know how we are when we get home and we get comfy. He puts one of these on with his jeans. He keeps his jeans on. And I just thought about it. It's like one day I wore one of his and he gets the large, and I thought, I'm going to order these in the small. And I did, and I love them. I got the small.
He had them, and I thought, I want these. Fucking. Really?
All white and black. And I just think they're perfect, especially if you're going to be wearing something over it. And they're plenty long to tuck in. Let me stand up. And yeah. And see, they're not as long. You know, I expected them to maybe go way down, but they don't. And then I just got on one of my comfy bras.
Stopped it. When she puts her arms behind her like that, it's weird.
That I just keep talking about. Okay, paw sponges. These
This pisses me off. This fucking winds me up to no end. I just buy new ones. I don't even bother washing them. I just throw them away. Have you heard of landfill, Lisa?
These are the ones I use today. So I always start off, today I used my latest, greatest, favorite foundation,
That's another thing she does that pisses me off. With her thumb. And she doesn't move her hair.
which is the YSL All Hours. And I believe they changed the names. I believe now I'll put it down below. I get that one and Valentino mixed up. But I'm telling you, just perfect skin. You just pat it on with this. Now, I do wet these thoroughly in the morning. What I do, I have a system. I do it with the towel that I used to wash my face, to dry off my face, or a towel that I'm getting ready to wash. And I've noticed that I need to wet them thoroughly. Then I wring them out in that towel so that they're still somewhat damp. And I think that really helps. So the wedge one for my
Everybody wets their fucking beauty sponge like that. That's what you're supposed to fucking do. Ugh.
foundation, and this one for my concealer and for the powder. I dip it in the powder and then roll it off on my hand, and that's what I do my entire T-zone. I will put all of my makeup down below. I'll remember it while I can remember it because these are like some of my favorites. Okay, Abaji, my skincare, I use the Abaji Nuderm system for normal to oily skin, and I go through the gel foaming cleanser and the toner the most. Actually, the toner. I like blow through the toner. I order these from Amazon now. I used to go to my dermatologist. I had to go upstairs, all the things, and I just started ordering them from
I have to go out. I have to go to my room. I have to go up the stairs. I have to. Really?
Amazon because not only are they wrapped like that, but the actual factory seal is on them too. So that I love. Pavoy earrings. I have many, many that I've ordered this year and I've loved, but I would have to say these are my most worn. Gosh, we'll go on to some more Pavoy stuff later, but just that brand in general, I think is a very quality for the price. Always keep in mind the price when you're getting something. Always know what to expect. But I really, really have enjoyed these. Okay, coffee table books. I have gotten some.
Have you read any though? Oops. It's getting mighty windy out there.
The most beautiful coffee table books from Amazon. I was just in Charlotte and saw a coffee table book that I was crazy about. And the first place I went to order it was Amazon, but they were out of it. And I had to order it from the makers. But most
They were out of it. Were they going to get it back in? Could you wait 5 seconds for it to come back in stock and get it then? No. Impatient much?
of my coffee table books have either come from Amazon or been gifts or, that I've purchased along the way. Okay, front porch planters. This is something that you guys have not seen and I've not told you about because when I got them, it was already time to bring let's see, what are those? Are those birds of paradise plants that I have in my bedroom and on my front porch? But I love them. I just happened to be on Like to Know It one day and I saw this girl and she was doing them for her front porch and I love them because they're very, very
So you copied her?
simple but modern
Like
and big, and
you!
they come in different sizes. I will put a picture in here. I love that they're round. They're like perfectly round and I just think they're so cool. I love them. Okay, my tissue
Ugh! Stop that!
box. I just took this downstairs for John to put my tissues in. He is the expert and
You took it downstairs for John to put tissues in. And you're actually admitting that on the internet, that you had to get your husband to put tissues in your tissue holder because you don't know how to do it.
Until he tries to teach me how to do it, I'm going to let him do it because that is feminine energy. He feels so needed when he does my tissues. But with that said, I try.
He feels so needed when he does my tissues. That's feminine energy. That's bollocks, is what that is. That's, I don't want to have to do anything that I think is below me. I want everyone in the house running round after me. I'm surprised he doesn't wipe your ass. I really am.
And tried to do it. And when I put them in there, they would get stuck. But when he does it, it just works. And this also comes in black and white, I believe. But wow. I mean, that's what Amazon is really good for too, is when
Shit that you never knew you needed because you didn't fucking need it, that you're gonna buy anyway.
you're thinking, I need some tissues, but I don't want an old ugly tissue box on my desk. I want something vibey, something that goes with my room. That's exactly what I did. And I came up with this and I absolutely love it. Along with my trash can. Now, my one that Tracy picked out for me that has the studs on it, that one, I believe, I can't remember where I got that. If it was from Perigold or one of those sites. I remember it was kind of pricey, but I have another one. Let me get it. Okay, I also have this little gold one that I have over here because
Because you need 2 bins in your office. Why?
I sometimes will fill them up. And I'll be honest with you, I ordered this waiting for the last one, and I've just kept both of them. But little things like this make a
I got it because sometimes I use them up. Fill them up. Yeah, that's what bins are for. And then you take the bag out of it and you carry it downstairs and you put it in the big bin. Fuckwit. Ugh!
big difference. This is something I just saw when I went to go put the trash can back down. You guys, I think I just showed you this 2 weeks ago, and that's why it's not on my list. But this morning,
Liz.
hello, paint your nails. Amazing. This is OPI Cajun shrimp. I felt like I needed a little something, something, some red. And I
Oh! I can't today. She's really getting on my wick. I'm going to stop for a bit because I'm going to thump her otherwise. It will be but a minute for you lot, though. Okay, I'm back. And calm. Shall we jump back in?
I think Cajun shrimp is year round. I love the orangey red color. But you guys, this lamp is amazing. Even when I was painting my nails, just to be able to do this hand without a shadow and then move it to do the other hand. And I have like little baby nails. It's very hard for me. Even the Essie brush is my favorite, but the OPI brush is a little bit bigger. But I suck it up for Cajun shrimp and my good colors. This is
Really? That's what you call sucking it up using a large brush. And you do know you don't have to use the brush that comes with the... Okay.
is a must have, must have. Okay. I mean, I feel strongly about this one. Okay. Hair products. This is one I think that you can only get on Amazon. I don't know where else you would get this. You could probably go to their website. I have used this for years now. You know, I am on the struggle bus with my hair, but I have really gotten a good routine going. I'm only washing my hair and curling it twice a week now instead of every day. And I feel like I feel like myself again and I'm coming back. And with that said, I do have some tape in extensions in while my hair is growing out. Therefore, I can only use but so much oils and products. So I'm only using 2 products in my hair. Just let me know.
Could have told you fucking years ago. In fact, I think I did tell you years ago that you were using too much shite in your hair, but you won't listen. Oh, they use that. Oh, they use this. Oh, he has that. Oh, I'll just use all of it.
If you want a hair video,
No,
but
we
this
don't.
has been one of them. The In Common, it's kind of like an all-in-one spray, magic mist, leave-in conditioner, detangler, smoothing balm, and heat protectant. Okay, I use an extra heat protectant. This will take you through the hair like the blow dryer, but the next heat tool you use, you need another heat protectant. Remember, one heat protectant goes through one heat tool. But I love it. One of you guys recommended it to me. So many of my favorites come from you guys, and I am just merely the messenger that spreads the word. Okay, this fur. I was surprised when I got this because I have ordered several faux furs from Amazon. There was one a couple years ago from, was it from The Drop or Amazon Essentials that was good that we all got? I got 2 of them. I think I got 2 or 3 of them and I got my mom those. And I ended up giving those to my aunt one day when she was over here at Christmas. I do that a lot. And then I ordered this one and I did not expect much because it wasn't very expensive, but I love the big collar. I love the color and it comes in lots of colors. And I love the lining. See how it has the satin lining? I mean, all the way down the sleeves. So I have just loved
So,
it. This is your fun piece. Like, I love having a fun piece. With that said, I'm going to try to work my way back to more of my classic, meaning my classic style, which is more minimal and 90s. But I love this. And I thought the quality was great. You could get a black one or a more toned down color. Okay, cheap and cheerful, right? I've heard that before. And then I remember when the guy said it on Succession. Boy, that series was something, wasn't it? But I remember the daddy saying something
wasn't it? Oh, of course you'd remember what Daddy said.
like cheap and cheerful. Okay, large
What, you'd never heard of Cheap and Cheerful until you watched that show? Is that what she just said? I'm not rewinding. I don't care.
garment racks. Okay, I think all of my garment racks have come from Amazon, but my large gold ones that you actually have to put together, they come in a small box like that big and long.
That you actually have to put together. Don't you mean John put it together for you?
But they're actual pipes and John puts them together for me. They don't fall over, they don't bow down, they roll, and I've got 4 of them now. They quit selling them for a while, and that's when I got another one, and then I saw that it was back, and I love it. Now, I do have some $30 ones that are rinkety dink, that if you just want one to maybe like put stuff out that you're going to wear that week, or put stuff out that you want to pack, because little garment racks are good for that. But if you have some serious clothes on there, you have to get the serious racks. And I think
Why do you need racks when you've got closets? You should only have one for your clothing haul upstairs, and that should be it. Oh, that's a look.
these are so pretty. So I wanted to tell you about that. My tray on my coffee table. If you didn't see my office tour, we just redid my office. I will put that video up here. Just super excited about it. Love it. And that little acrylic brown tray on there came from Amazon. I've ordered another one and I will bet that thing, they keep sending me notes. Your order has been delayed. And I'm just waiting for it because I might like it better. But that one has been a great tray to have until that time. Okay, my goal.
Why do you have to order something in the meantime for something else that's been delayed? Why can you never just wait for the thing to turn up?
gold name necklace. This is my original. I've had this one for so many years. If you've been with me, you know. And it's kind of like the Carrie Bradshaw Sex in the City. You know, she made that so
And
popular. This one is a little bit longer and a little bit more Carrie or, you know, vibey looking. Then I bought another one and it's shorter and just nicer looking. I think I prefer this one along with this one being a little bit longer.
you like that one because it's bigger and everyone can see your name. The first thing you said about the other one that you got, oh, it's really tiny.
Just like it. And I just think it goes with everything. It even takes a dress in the summer and gives it a little bit of, I don't know, a little splash of uniqueness, a little bit of funkiness, and I love it. With that said, any style that you get, I always get the solid gold. It's like 10 karat or 14 karat gold solid so that I can put it on and keep it on, wear it in the shower, wear it to the pool, wear it to the beach. I think it's so worth it. I really do. Like my Gucci necklace that John got me, this is not solid gold. So even though I'm wearing it a lot because I love it, I do love both of them are this concept. I love a stationary necklace that doesn't keep getting wrapped around and you have to keep doing the clasp. The Gucci one has been a good one, but I do take it off before I get in the shower and then I just have it on the counter and I put it right back on. But I love the name necklace. Okay, my
I wonder how much that Gucci necklace cost and it's not gold. I'm sorry. I can click on that because I'll never go to Gucci. We knew it'd be on there. She can't help herself but link it and hope somebody will buy one. £370 and it's not gold. Really? Gucci jewellery is made with carefully selected materials. Please handle with care for longer product life. This piece has been produced using hypoallergenic materials in accordance with the current international regulations. To care for this piece, please clean and polish it with a soft cloth and store it separately. No, you can shove your £370 fucking pile of shite up your ass. Why? Why would you You can get... What's it called? Oh, I'm sorry, my head today. I've got cosmic jewellery stuck in my head. Cosmetic. You can get cosmetic jewellery. You could go to Etsy and say your initials were GG and get someone to make something resembling that for you, and it wouldn't be 370 quid. I tell you, they see them coming, don't they?
black chair in my bedroom. I will insert a picture up here. That boucle black chair, I love it. It's comfortable. Ask Sassy because she took it over, along with Chanel, who took over my office chair. And then I got my new chair that I had been waiting on. So I thought, well, good. Now Chanel can sit in this chair right beside me. It wasn't the chair, it was her mommy that she wanted to be with. And I don't really mind you
It wasn't the chair, it was her mummy that she wanted to be with, really.
guys, but then it gets fur all over my chair. Then, of course, you know, I wear black most of the time. Then it gets her cat hair all over me. So I've been trying to train her to get in the chair beside me, but she does not like it. She stares at me the whole time and goes like, like she cannot wait. So it's been a process, but I'm thankful for her and she can sit with me. Okay,
Oh, that was so genuine. I'm thankful for her. Really.
my acrylic table in my bedroom. Okay, with this house, when we picked it out and we built it, I had doing these videos in mind. And in my head, I had this concept of where I was going to do videos.
Up
This
here.
office, I was going to put a table up here by the window, and I was going to put a bed in here, and then I might put closets and shelving everywhere out there. And I just had all of these ideas of making it more YouTube-y looking. And then when I got here, I just didn't want to. I want it to look like my home. And I am just talking to you in my home. I did not want to do that. So I didn't. And in my bedroom, okay, but with that said, you cannot help but want to chase the best light. And I think it's part of my channel to mix it up some, to not always be sitting in the same place every time. And so I started really enjoying sitting in my bedroom. And I was sitting on the floor and I didn't want to junk up my room. I love my room so much. So I got an acrylic little table desk type thing. You could use it for your desk. You could use it for your makeup table. So many things. That even has a shelf underneath, and it doesn't take up a lot of visual space. Even though it's sitting there, I like it and it doesn't bother me.
No, it doesn't fucking bother you because it's on John's side of the fucking room. He's the one that might get up in the middle of the night to go to the loo and fucking bang his toe off your stupid chair at your stupid table in the fucking bedroom when you've got the whole upstairs of the house.
So I have really, really loved that. I think it has been one of my best purchases for sure. Okay, this is they call it the Alex Earl light because she made it so popular. Woo! Oh, wait, hold on. Let me cut it off. Oh my God, now I see those spots everywhere. Okay, this is no light. This is just the 3 windows in front of me, and that's fine. But I like to just have a simple camera set up, and also I like that I can balance. See, that's the combo, that's the cool, and that's the warm. So I feel like in here, I'll do the balance, and it just clips on my viewfinder right here. And I feel like you can see everything better. And now I know most of you aren't YouTubers, but you can also use it for Zoom meetings if you work from home. It's a great gift to give to anyone that is into selfies or taking pictures. In this social media world we live in today, it is just a good thing to have. And it's definitely one of my best purchases, and I use it every time I make a video. Okay. Oh my goodness, I forgot to bring this up here. It's my travel jewelry tray. Now, I don't mean like jewelry storage. I will put a picture in here. It's this little tray that folds flat, but when you get somewhere, you fold up the edges and snap them, and I can kind of corral my jewelry in there while I'm in the hotel. That way, everything's in one spot, and I'm not worried about a ring or earring rolling off, and I just like it. A lot of times I'm staying, my favorite is 3 nights when I go out of town, but sometimes it's up to 5 nights, and I like to have a central place for my jewelry. And with that said,
Who does that? Most people, when they go out of town, they use the hotel. Do you know, I give up on my head today. Safe. And they put all their belongings in the safe because you don't know who is going in and out of your room. There might be workmen going in to do something during the day. They're not going to give a shit about the hotel policy and that, back pocket. Oh, my wife would like them. Who does that? Nobody.
I talked to you about the jewelry, cases, travel, and everything. This is one of my conclusions, my deep fashion thoughts that I've had this year. I don't
Deep fashion thoughts. Deep fashion thoughts with Lisa Duncan.
really like a lot of different jewelry. I don't like to wear a lot of jewelry, and I really like pieces that are statement pieces, and statement pieces for me, things that I'm known for wearing. So I usually like one big ring. I can take one pair of earrings or 2. I'm not really the kind of person that needs a different set of jewelry for each thing. Matter
Matter of fact, don't you change your jewellery every fucking day you're on camera?
I love a simple necklace even when I'm dressing up. I don't typically do a big statement necklace. I mean, I like
Yeah, do you remember that big statement necklace you just had to have? Somebody bins and never wore it. Still got tags on, hasn't it, Lisa? What am I looking for? I'm out of it today. I'm not here at all. I'm on autopilot.
it, but I have just, after 54 years, realized that that is not my go-to. So I don't really need a big jewelry case, as big as I thought. I can just take a pair of hoops, a pair of Dean Davidson studs, and maybe a 90s statement earring like this, and I'll be set. Okay, let's see here. Tennis necklace and bracelet from Amazon. And I believe
Is she going because she's heard Lardy slag it off? The one that doesn't lie flat on your neck?
these are Pavoy too. You guys, so good, so good. Beautiful. I should wear it more. I really should. You know what? I'm going to put one of those on and let's just wear it and see how long it takes of me wearing it in the shower, not taking it off and see how long we get out of it. I might do that for an experiment. Okay, pins. I keep trying new ones, but this
I thought you really loved the pens that somebody you fell in love with on YouTube used and you went and bought loads of them.
is my favorite pen. Andrew Huberman, just one day when I was listening to one of his podcasts, said that this was his favorite pen. He used it all the time. He loved it. So I made a mental note, came home and ordered them, and they are my favorite. My next favorite is, if I want to get crazy, I may switch up to the Sharpie roller.
If I want to get crazy, she might put castor oil on her scalp and she might swap pens. Can you imagine having to live with this woman? If that's what she calls going crazy. Swapping pens. What the
Which is not the tiny, tiny bit scratchier. I don't like pens that, okay, this is the epitome of a pen I don't like, but Brooke likes it, so I'll leave it up here. This Z-Grip Flight, it's so easy to write with. I can't write good. I just go crazy with it. It's out of control. I need a certain amount of friction with my pens and my paper.
I just go crazy with it. The fuck, Lisa? It just goes all over the place. And you're a good Christian woman and now you're laughing at saying friction.
I'm telling you, everything is special and important. Make it special and important. Every little step of your day needs to be. Okay, speaking of, for those of you that are new here, I am on the carnivore diet due to gut health issues. I've
Oh,
done it
fuck
for,
off.
I guess May will be 5 years. So a knife and a fork are very important to me. With that said, my favorite knife ever, my mom hooked me up with these. Matter of fact, I found out about these by eating steak at her house. I don't do that anymore. She used to cook for me every Sunday, and it just got to the point where I didn't want her to cook. I wanted her to sit down with me and visit. And
Oh, really? It's got fucking nothing with me shouting at you saying, how dare you put on your mother having her cook for you every weekend. Wow. Eventually, you will get around to having your parents at your home on a Sunday and you'll fucking cook for them.
I wanted to come home and eat dinner with John and Will. And so now I go a little bit earlier, take them dinner, and stay for usually about an hour to the most. And then
So you take them dinner. Do you cook them dinner and take it over? Or are you buying it on the way?
I come home and eat. But this steak knife, now I am serious. Do not cut yourself with this knife because it is sharp and they stay sharp. The first ones I got were multicolored and then I've switched to the black, but they're Victorinox steak knives. They come in a set. And what I love about them is the serrated edge. You can do anything with this knife. Like, it's amazing. Like, sometimes if we can't find thinner steaks, John will literally cut like a fillet or a ribeye. He'll fillet it, or what do you call it? Butterfly it. Good knives. With that said, this is my mom's new favorite, most used, and it's going to crack you up. It is this.
Why is this going to crack me up?
This is for all of you carnivores out there because I have a lot of you. She gave one of these to Brooke for Christmas because Brooke loves to cook. I'm telling you, Brooke is a little my mom, and Brooke loves it. And so my mom ordered one for John because when John's cooking my steaks at night, when he's preparing them, a lot of times I'm eating fillets now, and you've probably seen this where the fillet has this weird, it's almost like.
Hello. And I'm back. Quick visit from Tech Help.
Like the butcher didn't trim it quite good enough, and it's got like this tendon around the edge. Yuck, I don't like that. I will eat all the fat in the world, but I don't want like a tendon ligament-y type thing. So he's
Tendon ligament-y type thing.
been using this. My mom said she cuts everything with this. So, and she eats a lot of salads. She's basically keto. Like, she's very, very healthy. Keto with a little bit of beans and rice maybe, and maybe a baked potato. You guys know, just very, very whole foods. That's what I'll say, whole foods. So I'm actually going to have to get the link to that from my mama. Okay, my silverware. This is just the best, the best. When we first moved in here, I gave my Fiesta ware and my Fiesta ware silverware to Brooke because she moved out shortly after we moved in here. She got kind of, COVID kind of stalled us all with school, with her moving out, everything. So she moved out and I gave her all of my stuff. We got that when we got married. Both of our second marriages, I didn't want China. I never wanted a wedding. I'm weird like that. To be as girly as I
You are weird, yes.
am, it is so weird that I never, ever thought about a wedding or a wedding dress or any of that rigmarole. I wanted to go instantly
It's rigmarole, not rigmarole.
to having babies. So anyway, when we moved in here, I
did
gave that to
what?
her. I wanted to go instantly to having babies. So anyway, when we moved in here, I gave that to her and I went through some different dishes and I went through some different silverware. I thought I wanted the rose gold. I didn't like it. And then we host Thanksgiving here and I ended up seeing these on Amazon. I've always loved bamboo silverware. I think I saw it. I think I was at Williams Sonoma getting dishes. I like their plain white dishes. And I think I saw this and they were out of it. It was right around Christmas, I think. And I ended up ordering
Who gets excited over fucking cutlery?
this from Amazon, and you guys, it is so good. I love it. I like a heavyweight. I like the way it feels in my hand. There's just silverware is one of those things. It's very personal. I like the size
Silverware is personal. Is it really?
of the fork. I use the big fork when I eat. Sometimes I think I even use the small fork because even their small fork is kind of small. That's just one of those things.
Even their small fork is kind of small. The fuck is she trying to say? Oops.
Size of the fork. I use the big fork when I eat. Sometimes I think I even use the small fork because even their small fork is kind of small. That's just one of those things. And I love it. And look at this. I mean, I've had these for years. Dishwasher. We run the dishwasher every night. So that I
Why doesn't that surprise me?
think is just a must have. And what a great wedding gift that would be because it's practical. Okay, sunglasses. I've gotten so many
Excuse me, I thought you said silverware was personal, so why would you be buying it for other people?
good sunglasses. I'll put a picture in here of me wearing both of those ones that I just got from Amazon that I love. I love them. Perfect, perfect. Books. I always go to Amazon. Of course, that's how Amazon started. Do you guys remember how Amazon started? I remember hearing this girl joined Amazon Prime where you pay a yearly fee or something and thinking, that's weird. And this was like way back at the beginning of YouTube. I never ordered anything from Amazon. And here we are every day. I'm serious, guys. Every day we get something from Amazon. I have to get John to do his favorites. His would be printer ink, vitamins,
Look at the way she talks about him.
computer stuff for his Bitcoins and stuff like that. He and Will like to build their own computers. They are not Apple people. They use a PC. And so they're so cute. They build all this stuff and everything. Okay, so latest book I just
A lot of people are not Apple people. My laptop isn't Apple. Tech Help's computer isn't Apple. He built that himself as well. It's not as weird as you make it sound, or as oh, they're so clever, they build their own computers. Most people do that nowadays, Lisa.
ordered this morning is my friend Lisa. She keeps sending me daily little excerpts, however you say that, from this book, and they have been so inspiring. It was so inspiring that it caused me to add pivot to my yearly words. My words for the year this year are
You've got words for the year. It made me add pivot. She's actually saying this out loud to strangers on the internet. Does this not prove how fucking stupid she is? My words of the year. Oh, right, I can't wait. I wonder if thrilling's in there.
pivot to my yearly words. My words for the year this year are intentional, special, and pivot. And the book I ordered is Pivot Year. And every day it gives you like an inspirational little passage. So I ordered that this morning. So always, of course, I love going to Barnes and Noble. And my mom does too. That's one of her hangouts, her and my dad. And I like going there, but I don't like waiting in line. And I don't get out much because I'm usually working. So my first instinct is just to order it unless I'm just there. Okay, the next one is my seasoning. We have used this seasoning since I started carnivore. I mean, probably, okay, when I first started, I wasn't planning on being carnivore, but this is what we used. And I don't know why. I don't know what made us get this, but it's very simple. It's black pepper, okay, Himalayan pink salt with black pepper and garlic. And right around the COVID shutdown time, this was so hard to find. We were getting it at our local grocery store, and then we started ordering it on Amazon. And now some days we'll get a package and John will have ordered 10 of them. One time they were out and I did get the one that had onion in it, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is so good. Well, I quickly learned that onion is one of the things that upsets my stomach, my IBS. I'm telling you, when you have a good old case of IBS, it doesn't take much. And so I learned that. That is how you learn. That's why carnivore is the best elimination diet, because you will be able to pinpoint.
Yes, it probably is the best elimination diet, but then you're supposed to add things back in and see what it is that's upsetting your fucking stomach if it was ever upset in the first sodding place. So, right, no onion. Try something else the next week. And then eat like a normal person with a variety of foods.
What irritates your stomach. But with that said, we use this on everything, everything. Okay, OPI nail polishes and Essie. This is something that I order a lot because every time, and Sashvi, every time I want to go get and run in Ulta and get a polish, they seem to be out of it. Neither one of my Ultas has been stocking like the latest colors, the latest collections very well. Like they're always out of what I want. So OPI, Cajun shrimp.
What are you talking about? They don't have the latest colours. You only use Cajun shrimp and fucking bubble bath and funny bunny. They're all old. Why would you need to see the new ones? You won't wear them.
Which is what I have on my nails. I've worn that I've worn this since before I met John, if that tells you anything. And then the nail
No.
envy has brought me back from the brink. You can see how much better my nails look. You just have to be patient. Don't put those nails back on. Just be patient. Let it grow out. And my Sashbi could not paint my nails without it. Fast.
That's one thing I will agree with her on. It's the best top coat I've ever used, and I blame Alison Young on QVC. She was the first person to mention it. It makes your nail go from like glossy to being like a stained glass window. It's really good.
Drying and gives you that. See how they almost look like they're gel? Because it gives them that thickness. I love it. That combined with my whole little nail light, I'm set. Okay, towels. I brought one up here. These are pricey. This is a luxury Amazon purchase for sure, but they're the Turkish cotton bath towels. The first ones I got were in white. Then I got the dark gray and the black because I always think I'm going to do self tanning and I hate it so bad. I hate it so bad. You can tell I have not self tanned at all. This is my natural skin tone color. But when I got these thinking it would be better and I just loved how they look. So I've got black, gray, and white, and I love them. I wash them. Of course, I wash and dry. Does anybody hang dry towels? That would be yucky. But I love those. They are so absorbent.
Why is it yucky? What is yucky about hanging a towel to dry? I know you can't believe that, you probably won't believe this, Lisa, but not everybody has a fucking tumble dryer. And a lot of people that do have tumble dryers can't afford the fucking electric to run the twatting things. Before we had our tumble dryer, I line dried fucking everything. What's yucky about it? You're the person that gets fucking clothes in the mail and puts it on straight away. You're the person that bought a fucking how many ever hand-me-down fur coat from Goodwill and didn't get it cleaned. Don't fucking talk to me about hanging a towel to dry is yucky.
And the perfect thickness, just perfect in every way. Okay, my rosemary candle. I can even smell it through the box. I think it was last year I bought Brooke one of the mega because this is kind of like, this is home for her. I have bought so many of these that this smells like home to her.
Hey.
So I bought her one. I bought my mom one. This is my go-to candle. And this is more of that like almost therapeutic, relaxing spa type of scented candle. And I was on like a brand trip with some other YouTubers, and we went to lunch with Kendra Scott at a local restaurant. I think it was in Houston. And right when we got there, I went to go use the bathroom. And then when I went in there immediately, I was like, oh my God, it smells so good in here. So I took a picture of this candle and I've been here ever since. So it is definitely one of my most purchased, best Amazon purchases. Okay. And let's see, my brush. This was another suggestion from Sarah Jane, Chic on the Cheap. And she was telling me this is the best brush for extensions because it doesn't pull on your hair. I think she even told me about this when I was talking about just being more gentle with my hair.
I was
because
just going to say, you've just dropped yourself in there, haven't you? Because you bought that brush ages ago. Why would you buy a brush that was good for extensions if you weren't wearing extensions? Huh?
Before I figured out that the shingles shot caused me to lose all that hair, I
No, it fucking didn't.
thought my hair was breaking off. It's a weird thing because see you go through a dormant stage when this happens. Even it happens to a lot of people even when they get surgeries, like anesthesia will do it. And then it starts coming out a lot and you will wonder what's going on because it's falling out all over. So it's not like there's a bald spot. And then you still have some long hair. So it's not breaking off altogether. It takes a moment. And when one of you said that to me, it's very similar to people that lost hair with COVID. There is something, some kind of instinct I have that when I hear something, if it's true or it's what it is, it just, I can feel it. And when you said that to me, I was like, that's it. That's it. And sure enough, you can see all of my new growth is about that long from a year ago. Okay, this brush, and then these makeup remover towels. These are the Stands Out Beauty Company. They're known for that crazy sponge that looks like a piece of foam out of a sofa or something. But this is an extra pack I got because I gave some to Brooke because when we go out of town, she uses them. They are the only towel, makeup remover cloths have nothing on this. If you take this towel and you soak it in hot water, you can take off all of your makeup with
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
no soap. I'm talking liquid liner, lash glue, mascara, longwear foundation, lip liner, everything. So I like taking these with me when I go out of town to use if I just want to cleanse my face real quick. And then I still will go over with my cleanser, but you can use this instead of taking a big pack of makeup remover towels. So it's up to you. And I just love them. I love them. Now, with that said,
So you take them with you, you take all your makeup off, you rinse them again under the tap, I'm assuming, and then what do? You hang them to dry. Is that yucky?
I'm thinking through here now. I don't use these like I do remember my white ones I showed you? They don't sell them anymore on Amazon, but they look like a baby diaper towel or something. Those I use after I've washed my face to dry it. I don't use this after I wash my face because it's microfiber. So it
Look
wouldn't.
at the face. It wouldn't what? It dries your fucking face. Ugh. God, are we nearly
It
done?
wouldn't feel the same. I use
Oh, it has
after
to
I've washed
feel
my
like a
face to dry
baby
it. I
soft.
don't use this after I wash my face because it's microfiber. So it wouldn't feel the same. Okay, let me show you. This is a Pavoy ring, my favorite one I've gotten. And I have on a new pair of jeans from Zara that are high rise and long. I sized up, they're perfect. I will put my outfit right in here because I don't have any shoes on. And then I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. If you have any Amazon favorites that we must try, please leave it down below and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Yeah. I can't show you my outfit of the day because my interior designer made me get rid of my mirror so I can't look at myself and see how beautiful I am. Praise the Lord, we made the end. And if you got here with me, congratulations. And I will see you in the next one.